out, still scrambling against the device's grip. Much to her surprise, another flexible claw shot out, grabbing and restraining another leg. Stop struggling, Flim urged. The machine is programmed to hold you in place until it can complete its task. But this is uncomfortable, Ditsy complained. She flapped her wings a bit to try to roll herself into a more favorable position in midair, but this action caused the machine to extend a larger claw and bind her wings. Now, very angry and somewhat panicked, the Pegasus began to thrash about, causing more and more restraining arms to grab her. As Flim and Flam watched uncomfortably, unable to do anything to stop their contraption. "Mom!" Dinky screamed. "Oh no." "That's enough!" Cloudcover growled, stomping his hoof. "I've got to help Ditsy out." Pipsqueak glanced up at his uncle in confusion. "You know her?" "I'll explain later," Cloudcover replied, launching himself into the air. In a flash, the white Pegasus had darted over the heads of the stunned crowd, hovering in the air above Ditsy. "Hang on, Ditsy, old girl. I got to get you out of here," he announced. He wrapped his front hooves around the middle of the mare's body and pulled against the strength of the flexible rods. There was a snapping sound, and several of the mechanical arms came loose in a flurry. I'm having reading troubles today. I think my dixlexia is acting up again. Flurry of green sparks. Many others hung on. However, flapping madly, Cloudcover pulled even harder, and soon the whole machine began to tip. "Sir, please!" Flim cried. "You're going to destroy our beautiful device." Cloudcover paid no heed, and with a final tug sent the heavy machine toppling. All the arms were crushed under its bulk, freeing Ditsy from the other end of their length. The top of the whole machine also unlatched and popped open, spilling out a mountain of horseshoes in various sizes, including the ratty old one Flam had thrown in, which remained completely unmodified. "Look at that!" cried an enraged bystander. "The horseshoe didn't change at all." "The thing doesn't really modify horseshoes at all," some pony elves announced. "It just stores a whole bunch of different ones inside, and gives you a new one when you put in your old one. Flim and Flam are trying to scam us." The Unicorn brothers gulped. "Well, Flam, it looks like some compromising new information has come tonight," Flim said. "Shall we run for it, Flim?" "I think we should, Flam. The twins turned tail. I can't do that. Why you do that so much times, author? Do not do that. I feel so uncomfortable when it's twin turned tail. That makes my dixlexia add up." Chased by a large and angry mob of Ponyville residents. "I have no idea, Flim," Flam said, almost casually, as the two ponies sprinted. "What is it, Flam?" "Maybe we should design more products that actually do what they're advertised to do one of these days." There was a short silence, and both unicorns burst out in laughter as they disappeared into the distance, the angry mob still in pursuit. Dinky and Pipsqueak clambered onto the now nearly deserted stage, where Ditsy sat recovering. Cloudcover floated overhead, looking back and forth between Ditsy and Dinky with dawning comprehension. "Mom, are you all right?" Dinky asked. "I'm going to be a little sore, but I'm fine," Ditsy said. "Thank you, Cloudcover. I didn't expect to see you here, but I'm sure glad that you were around." "Oh yeah, that reminds me," Pipsqueak chimed in. "Uncle Cloudcover, how do you know Dinky's mom anyway?" "Uncle Cloudcover?" Ditsy gasped. "But wait, that means, Cloudcover, are you on assignment right now?" Cloudcover nodded. "Now you see what what has happened, I take it." Ditsy's mouth hung over for a moment. But really, assignment?" Pipsqueak asked. "So, Dinky, does that mean your mom works with my uncle at Equestria Speedy Shipping Services?" Mom, me hace un favor. Mom, me hace un favor. Wait, hold on. Okay, back to this. Your uncle works there too, Dinky gasped. "But we were here to, Dinky seemed to understand what happened all at once. She turned to Pipsqueak with a broad grin. "What?" asked Pipsqueak, somewhat weirded out by his friend's expression. "Am I missing something?" "Don't you see what happened?" the filly asked. "You asked your uncle to help you start a relationship with me, right?" Pipsqueak's face flushed. "Oh yeah," he admitted. "And," announced Dinky proudly, "I hired my mom to help me start a relationship with you." Pipsqueak gasped. "Really? So you like me too?" Okay, I gotta stop reading again. Okay, after being interrupted for the last time, I think I'm gonna read in my nice voice. I don't really like my nice voice because I read kind of slow. But it's the best way I can do it without actually messing up. Of course, Dinky squealed, grabbing a Pipsqueak in another, much less awkward hug. Does this mean you'll be willing to hang out with me at school then? Well, sure, Pipsqueak announced. Pipsqueak? Get it? Oh. Ditzy and Cloudcover smiled from a nearby as the new foal's new strong friendship blossomed. I think we should celebrate, Ditzy announced. Let's all go to my cottage and have some muffins. Cloudcover sipped some tea and munched delightedly on Ditzy's fantastic homemade muffins as the mare trotted to the kitchen to get another batch from the muffin. So close! From the oven. These are magnificent, Cloudcover complimented when she returned. An excellent way to calm down after a day like today, wouldn't you say? Ditzy had too much muffin in her mouth to answer, so she nodded. On the floor nearby, Dinky and Pipsqueak chatted eagerly about a variety of topics, now that all uncertainty between them had vanished. You know, Dinky, Pipsqueak said, you remind me a little of a unicorn friend I had back in Trottingham. She was a bright little filly. She attended Celestia's Academy for Gifted Unicorns. Ah, yes, Cloudcover called from the table. I'm rather surprised Dinky doesn't attend the Academy, given her level of knowledge. What's Celestia's Academy for Gifted Unicorns? Ditzy asked. Cloudcover looked stunned. You've got a unicorn as a daughter, and you've never heard of Celestia's Academy? Preposterous! It's an academy for magical study, Dinky piped up. I heard about it in school. Students can stay in the dormitories in Camelot and everything. I've always wanted to attend. Well, why didn't you tell me? Ditzy asked. Well, we'll send an application so you can have an interview. Really? Dinky gasped. We can? Oh, Mom, you're the best. Dinky hugged her mom, and the mare patted her daughter's head softly. This has to be the best day ever, the little unicorn sighed. And many more good days were coming, Ditzy whispered. I'm so glad everything is sorted out between us now. Dinky just smiled affectionately and snuggled more deeply into her mother's warm embrace. Okay, that was another chapter of them just reading and the Pinkie Pie face. Okay. I might just start, no, I should stop reading because, that chapter didn't work out so fine. So I'm going to save this and I'm going to start another recording and then I'm going to do this on a separate day. Goodbye, bye, bye.